Hey guys, it's Rhea here at allofourhomes.com. Today I want to share with you our Winter and Snow Montessori Inspired Learning Unit. The first activity is this polar bear growl dice that I printed out from livingmontessorinow.com. And it teaches numbers and counting. You roll the dice and you growl as many times as it shows you. The second activity is using the flashcards that I've talked about before. I really love these flashcards because they have realistic images on them. You know, A is for apple and it has a real picture of an apple there. And these letters have matched up nicely with the Melissa and Doug set that we picked up. And they have all the letters with the Melissa and Doug set. And this is it here. And I can link that in the description box below. But anyway, our son has been doing this activity with laying out all of the cards for the entire alphabet and then matching up the wooden letters with each of those cards. And then another activity from Living Montessori Now, which I typically show with these Montessori units, are these Doa Dots. They're good for fine motor skills and for writing. For the polar bear one, we just use this paw print stamp from IKEA. And then for the winter one, we used this crazy dot stamp that comes in all different colors. Just pick the blue one for the winter scene. And then you can also add a pencil in for your child to trace over the words. Here is another activity from Living Montessori Now. These are the cutting strips that they have as a free printable. The ones here show a kid shoveling snow and playing in the snow and on the sled. And here you can teach how to hold the scissors correctly and cut out these different images. And then we usually like to glue them in a book or on a piece of paper to look at later. So here you can see my son is gluing them into this book that we have where we've been keeping a lot of these images for each of the seasons. Another activity that was fun to do is this winter tree scene with snow. It says Wall-E on there because we've been watching that movie a lot these days. So you just go outside and collect some twigs with your child and then break up the pieces. Probably it might be better to have them even smaller than what I'm showing here. You'll need a cotton ball and a Q-tip. And then we'll have this white paint from Kid Made Modern, which is a brand that they sell at Target. They have paints and different craft supplies. So you could use that for your white paint. And then you just create the snow using the Q-tip and the cotton ball. You just pour it into that plate and then glue the twigs on. And I also have some of these sequins also from our Kid Made Modern craft set. You could probably use white paper with blue paint too if you didn't have what we are showing here. And then this activity was really fun. It's a polar bear sort of craft activity using a paper plate. We used the small paper plates that we had for snacks around our house, but you could probably just use larger ones too. It would work just as well. And you'll need like a marker and some glue. We also have googly eyes. You could probably just draw the eyes on if you didn't have that, and then a pom-pom or some sort of round thing for the nose. And for sensory play, we made this cloud dough, and you can make it pretty easily with 4 cups of flour to a half a cup of oil, like canola oil, and added some winter creatures to this scene. So we've got a polar bear, a penguin, a seal, a moose, a deer. And it looks like snow and can provide like an hour or 2 of entertainment for your kid, but it is messy, so keep a vacuum nearby. And for this unit, we once again used the Our World book by Usborne, and we studied about the desert of Antarctica. This is a great book to have for a lot of different Montessori geography activities. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and follow our channel. And we'll see you again in our next one. Thanks.